So, activity number one. I am currently standing in the middle of a square of which there is a activity on each corner. The middle point is where you have to return after you've done every station, and in the middle you have to do 5 lots of a movement. So it might be 5 star jumps, it might be 5 mountain climbers, it might be 5 jumps from a low position, whatever. It's got to be 5 every time, right? So every time you have done a corner, come back to the middle and do your 5. Your starting point is going to be the middle. So I've done my 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. I then go over to the first station. So station number 1 is at the corner, and all you're going to do is you're going to go down, sit up position, do 20 sit-ups. If you have a partner and a ball, all your partner's going to do is going to feed you a ball every time you come up for the header. So 20 sit-ups. If you have a partner, it's 20 sit-ups, heading the ball back. When you're done, you go back to the middle, do your 5, and then on to number 2. Number 2 also involves a football, if you have one and you have a partner to work with. So as you'll see, 2 white cones, start in the middle, I go to the right, my partner will feed me a ball. All I'm going to do is kick it back on the instep, move across, my partner's going to feed me on the left instep, give it back, and I keep going. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to do 15 on each foot. So that gives you 30 in total, right? So left, right, keep moving in between on your instep every time, 30 in total. When I'm done, back to the middle. Yeah, with me so far? Okay, let's go over to number 3, which most of you will have done. Which most of you will have done. Keep coming closer. Right, it's the there and back running. So you'll see there are 4 cones, roughly 5 paces apart. So the first one, I just go to the yellow and back, but to get to the orange, I've got to go yellow and back, orange and back. So to get to the white, I've got to go yellow and back, orange and back, white and back. To get to the red, I've got to go yellow and back, orange and back, white and back, red and back. Right? On the first round, there's going to be 3 rounds of this. You do that twice. Yeah, do that twice over. Okay, when you've done that, you go back to the middle, do your 5, and then we're going to go to the last one, the last corner over here. Again, involves a football. So if you come out, bring the camera around, you'll see the starting point is the white cone, and there are 4 white cones ahead of me, 3 in a line and 1 at the top. What I'm going to do, do it 3 times. What I'm going to do, first one, just run out to the first, round we go, make sure you get round the cone, and then you've got to work backwards to the starting point. Do that again. Work round. Remember to work backwards when you're coming in. Do that for the 3rd and the 4th. When you've done that, you switch to the football. You do exactly the same with the ball. Remembering when you're working back in, you're bringing the ball backwards, right? So you do 1 without the ball, 1 with the ball. You finish with 1 without the ball. So you're going to do 3. Without, with, without. Go back, do your 5. So you're going to start and finish with your 5 in the middle, right? That is your first round. Remember to time that. Really important that you time that, right? Once you've timed it and finished, give yourself about 90 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on how you feel, of a breather. Round 2, exactly the same mechanics, but we're just going to add a little bit of work to each station. So So station number 1 with the sit-ups, add 10 more, so it gives you 30. With the insteps, so we had 15 on each foot before, add another 5, so it gives you 20 and 20, 40 in total. With the there and backs, remember you're doing it twice, you're going to add another one, so there'll be 5 cones that you have to get to, but you're still doing it twice. And then the last one, with the 4 white cones, remember in round 1 you did without the ball, with the ball, without the ball. Add another one with the ball. So you're going without, with. And each time, going back to the middle to do your 5 repetitions of whatever it is that you want to do. But try and mix it up. Don't do the same every time. Again, once you're done, 90 seconds to 2 minutes of a breather, and then your last round, your third completion, will be exactly the same as round 1, so you're going back to your original numbers, but it's timed. So take 15 seconds off your time, off the time that you recorded in round 1, and attempt to complete it. If you don't complete it in that time, you can stop, or obviously if you want to, to finish, you can complete it and see how slow you were. It gives you a benchmark for next time. Yeah. So last round is against the clock. Take 15 seconds off and see if you can still get it in while you're working and have worked under fatigue. Lockdown activity number 1. There'll be some notes to go alongside it as well. But you all know where I am. If you've got any questions, and like I said, if you need any equipment, just let me know. Cheers, boys.